Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Edo State. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, everybody. The program where they watch now, Good Morning from Benin. They reach you live and direct from independent television, Edo State, South Nigeria. The language of the program they changed to Pidgin English, and that one I make all of us to hear. And this one, People's Parliament, where everybody na stakeholder for inside. Everybody now they participate for inside the program because why we be like that? If you do the good, we'll talk am. If you do bad, we'll talk am. Do the ugly one, we'll talk. Everybody. Why would they do all of this kind of thing? And to make sure say the society is good for everybody when we say we do. If the principal collects money, we'll talk about them. If the principal do good thing, we'll talk about that. If somebody do road for your area, you will talk about that. We always tell people, say, look, when your road not good, you call us, we will draw government attention to the place. But if at the end of the day, somebody else, or when government don't fix that road, you go also call to let us know, say, government don't do this place to go, we talk about that time. If, for instance, one individual get maybe water, maybe they give people water for your area, you just talk about them, the good one. If maybe in one church, now you build borehole, give everybody for that area, you still talk about them. The good one, you talk them. The bad one, you talk them. That's how it be. Who do good to, we praise them. Who not do well, we'll sit and say, bro, where you do so. Okay. Good morning from Benin again, I will name my program. Not believing the whole day for this program. All of my brother, Hilary in Saudi, they open for us. Of course, you see my brother Victorio, the rest now for us. Then very soon you will see him face. My brother Thomas, you will see him face today. And all of us now, they carry this ship all the time to make sure say the things we say we discuss for the society, they bring them to honor. All the same, my brother Hilary, good morning.
Good morning, ma. How you doing?
I feel ground.
How the family?
I feel ground.
How your night?
I bang.
How body?
I bang.
No, say African man, that's what it's supposed to be.
I bang.
African man, not they say good morning, make you walk away.
No.
You must ask our family,
yes.
how the children,
everybody,
how
they are
so
well.
African man
Now the power of God. Now they take over my family, my children.
He show for your eye.
You show
yes, now. Because us not good. Man, not they make noise for farm road.
Okay.
All right, my people, we greet you now this morning. Now another day, like as I always talk. Once you see today, now we say God give you another opportunity to take correct the wrongs when you make yesterday. Now me and you now ain't get this matter. You not get how they be. We don't get independence long ago. We don't celebrate 57. We still they complain. Now me and you now go fit to do that thing. We go make this country be waiting me and you want to make it be. Now good morning.
You don't talk and finish you. Now all of us now go carry this ship of Nigeria. Go forward. Mr. President, you know what Mr. President they think about this anti-corruption thing, the singer. But he never sink into so many Nigerians. They don't believe say Oga they talk you we dey do our own. And it's not supposed to be like that. If Mr. President say now wetin we want be this, and all of us already know say now wetin be a problem with this, at least all of us will try to shift ground small, make attempts to see how we take correct am. Not be so. That's why I go always commend the Chief Justice of this country. Yes, Justice Walter Honor, as he come. Or in presidentials, I know how the Mr. President did the hit in presidents. Yes, people will say the office before over the way the judiciary not help for corruption. You know, this man come when you see the kind of changes, at least when he do this special court, this one give one day to meet up to hasten corruption cases. It shows say it give clear cut direction. So all Nigerians they're supposed to queue, abi, in that direction. But my brother, come see the fight between Oga, what be his name now? The Senator Misao and the IG. Not be smart, you know.
Then they let us they know say people we want to make this country better, then be few. People we don't want to make it better, and then many pass. Now make the anti-corruption matter what you talk about. You know, Baba, when Baba talk you from one side, make they put on to you and say some governors dey this country. Inside the 36 states we will get for this nation. Some governors dey. We even the same political party with Baba. They will say now your own you dey talk. Now you just dey talk. How we want to rule our state now we know. That is the reason why the fight for corruption, fight against corruption, we never see and say it is from top, they come down. It not trickle down to the states. Remind me of one state where the governor don't come and say, okay, as it be now, all the governors who don't fair rule this state, I want to probe all of them. All the commissioners who don't fair rule this state, I want to see how they take rule. Because my people don't they suffer. I want to do some as it be for federal. I want to make you also apply.
They see the top state. If you can't use all the whole 4 years, say they prove. At the end of the day, nothing will happen.
See, my brother, say you want catch who thief before. You no mean to talk, say where you dey go make you no know am. Man brain na computer. Man fit dey multitask. As you dey here now, other job wey you don put hand this morning, e dey go on. Because you fit to spread your hands put. Say you dey fight corruption, you can't dey slow down the pace of development for any nation, any state. Not be corruption that leader dey fight. Because you fit do everything together. Somebody they asked me yesterday say corruption. All the money where they don't recover since. Why they not plunge into the economy? Why they not talk say okay so amount we don't recover so far? Make we put them for one federal. So now it make the corruption fight. It be like say na ekpo. You know what it be ekpo for Benin masquerade. You know say when masquerade once you don't dress. Waiting day inside, you know they know. I
don't know those masquerade for Lagos because the new CP for Lagos don't talk same. Apart from festival time,
you know what's saying.
You know what? There's something like Ekpo.
Okay.
And you know say for Benin some people they do that well. They'll just carry Ekpo come out for road.
No, now the season. Now the season they come so. When the year one come to an end.
No, I go go. In fact, no, not
you not do research.
No, I go call Chifero come.
You go call Chifero. Chifero himself, he knows. When year want to end, masquerade they come for prayers.
They do Igwe. But the thing we say, for what happen for Lagos now, the traditional rulers they ask them, sir, una get any festival? They say no. Say no. So and that not only when that festival day, na Ekpo dey come out. So for Benin, we still go ask Chifero say when Ekpo supposed to come out. All the same, the program Good Morning from Benin. We'll take small break now. My brother Thomas Ado, the back of camera. All of us go show face just now. We'll discuss some issues that concern this country, and not forget to this country now. On the issue of insecurity, not be waiting. They're not the third person again. I dey ask my brother this question. The strength and energy. My people more like this, you know, the strength and energy when we take do CDA that time.
No, they do it.
CDA. When CDA dey. Not be youth do CDA. Before now, Community Development Association. Now youth do am, abi. That strength and energy when we take do CDA that time, where e can go? Why we not fit put that strength and energy to do other things? Like all these guys, and they come now, let me talk.
Talk.
You know the kind of strength and energy when we take do CDA.
Yes, I know.
I believe so. Now we get issue like kidnapping and this herdsmen whatever. Why we not put that kind of strength and energy to fight this crime? You know what they tell?
Fight against insecurity.
Yes, and you know what they talk about? Take your mind back. When insurgency starts for Northeast. After some time, we can't see civilian GTF. Not be so. Those people, who they be? They be old people.
They be youth.
Okay. All right. We will take a small break. We'll come back. When we come back.
This matter, not throw one like that. Not throw this matter like that.
How good one?
Not throw this matter like that. You don't bother to ask the reason why we don't kidnap. You don't resurface our state.
What do we do?
You don't bother to ask the reason why crime don't increase for our state.
All right.
We'll go talk this matter when we come back. Okay. We'll come to Thomas. We'll come and sit down with us.
All right, my people, for us, we'll just take a small break. We'll come back.
Your darling station, Independent Television, is live 24 hours on GoTV, channel 107.
Yes, We are live on Gold TV, channel 107, Star Times channel 130, and online via www.itvradionnigeria.com/live.
You can now watch ITV worldwide in the UK, US, Europe, Asia, and across Africa on Roku TV, Smart TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android TV for your favorite programs, news, current affairs, and lots more.
Now you'll never miss our objective and balanced news reportage, entertainment, and sports.
Remember, it's 24-hour broadcast on Go TV, channel 107, Star Times, channel 130, and online via www.itvradionnigeria.com/live.
Independent television, certainly the best.
All right, no other place now. Independent television, Edo State, South Nigeria. Any part of the world they watch this program, like I talk this program, the language na Pidgin English, and of course, thank God they speak Pidgin for different parts of some African countries. But you, the first time when they watch this program like that, my brother Thomas Ado don't join us for us. Although my brother Victor Rio never to join us, CD leave, CD recess, and they try to prepare. All the same. People for a donut won't say water enter their houses, and they like say government they try to give them one or two things to make sure. But of course, I don't really know say government don't talk say be meteorology don't talk say water will come, and how prepare are we for disaster. If to say one thing when I want to before I will meet my brother Thomas Ado, if to say na Nigeria be is it Puerto Rico, na Nigeria be this where this thing for happen for Houston, Texas, to say in our country. Now those things that happen, how prepared are we? When we say all the money, it's there all in our pockets. Then when all this kind of thing happen, where we will go? My brother Thomas Ado, good morning.
First
of all, you see all the hurricane, Puerto Rico, this one, that one. Imagine that, God forbid bad thing. Even when we say God forbid bad thing, imagine saying Nigeria, now those things happen. Where will we suffer?
God don't forbid bad thing for this kind of matter. People for us agree to that. People where be say they happen to.
They're pressing me.
They're not so that be the thing. So I don't go to say God forbid bad thing. The most important to me say how prepared are we? Last week I go to that area where we say the talk so. That is Sako area and the rest. I pass
Daba.
You know, I pass to Daba, I pass to Sobegbe, I pass Ekberi, I even go to as far as Fuga. I reach and better, you know. So if you look at when I hear that it's on Sunday, now you say the water really come up or rise, you know. When I pass, I can't see that place when they say they build, the higher land where they say that place when they say they build. See, people go, they stay, they go take refuge, like camp. Till now, that place, they never open and never build and finish. How many years after? Number one. Number two, if they tell us, say, yes, say, meteorologists, like you talk just now, say, rain they come, rain go follow, and the rest of that. Make all of us take note and the rest. Those people want to make they relocate. Where you want me they go? I'm not sure say many of them feel go from far place come Benin here. When I Benin here, blessing a higher ground, now be say we do for Benin here compared to that place. Where they go? Now the only place that they are doing for them that is supposed to be a kind of camp now, it's not even working. At least, so now some of the things they want to be say, yes, say we go look at. It bless say at times I go look and they ask and say whether we even be proactive at all. Would they even look for say this kind of what go happen? But instead now what be say go happen today, tomorrow. Just if it's too far, just tomorrow here. Now they look at. You know, you look at what's going to happen 20 years time, 30 years time, 50 years. Or you both they get medium, short, and long-term plan. You know, but we know they get all those kinds of things at all. That's why they ask the proactiveness of government at times. You understand? And they watch you just when they talk about corruption, they talk about all this kind of thing. When you really look at, you talk and want to just now say, if you look at most of the money when they for individuals in pockets. Now, if it is for individuals in pockets now, and we can't take this money from them, number one, and secondly, it's still going to individuals' pocket, number two. Number three, where are we going to get the money to fight this cause from all fronts? You know, understand? So now this one I be with me and they think, I just look and say, if we continue like this, it happened for Puerto Rico. It happened for what they call them, so Texas. Many for Texas.
It's in Texas.
You understand? It happened for all of them because they get different Hurricane Haima, Hurricane Maria, Hurricane whatever. When we say this thing, they move like that. We can't get that kind of negative things for this country, and we're just there at the mercy of God.
Because sometimes I think, Hillary, you know what I've finally discovered?
Never tell me.
Our leaders, may we know they say the word restructuring is too long, too big. May we use pidgin talk and say bringing government to the people. And you know, taking government closer to the people. May we use that word. Because when they say restructuring, people too they misunderstand that. I've asked this question. For the 8 years, when, if at all, okay, for the 4 years when President Muhammad Buhari go stay, you know get how Fashola, Honorable Fashola want to pass Auchi Road. You know get how want to pass any road for Edo. The only man wey go fit pass and be Governor Obaseki. The only man wey go fit pass all those interior roads, na be the governor and the people when we say dey this state. You know so? So that idea of say when we say restructuring, they use English, they cover that thing. When I look at, okay now, you know why I bring this matter back now? Now federal government they handle that project, abi? That's a place where camp where they say me they build now for people. Yeah? Just imagine that. I remember the last time when that water happened, how many years ago?
2000 and maybe 2013, 2012.
You when that water happened? See now, till now, that thing still data as it be. So it shows that for above presidency, they get too much in their hand. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
President, they get too much in their hand. That all this will not even mean anything to them. The man where they see, at the corner, the man where they see for grant, may they release more things to them. May they handle themselves, handle few. May we use that word so that people go understand this, because the one when we come on television and say restructure, you go be like people to the English too big for people here.
When English too big for person here, you know now you go down to earth now, you can't do the interpretation. Say government back to the people as it's supposed to be.
Close to the people.
Close to the people. Because we don't dey talk am since. One person office sit down for Abuja. They dictate wetin dey happen for Bayelsa. They dictate wetin dey happen for Delta. They dictate wetin dey happen for Sokoto on top. They dictate wetin dey happen for Borno. And we say we dey practice federalism system of government. That one not be federalism. Federalism na that government wey be say every unit state go take care of your resources. Then at the end of the day, the law go say yes, this na percentage wey you go send go up. Make up until they do wetin they need to do at any time. Federal. I don't understand the meaning of federal rule. But I want to tag on and say the state governors don't they come out to say, okay, all this federal way they talk about now, release everything to us. I know say that one a system for them to begin to they say, okay, as we say this federal rules will pass inside our states, it don't be we own. We also need resources. We will take care of them. Government not this sincere to the people. And the truth of the matter be that one.
Sado,
You see,
you get one way.
you more we still put small water for this matter. You see, the road when it be say former governor Oshomole do from EC pass to Jogba.
No, Jogba.
Wait first now. You see, now the road when be say called the help situation now. But funny enough, that road is not made, was not constructed for the kind of traffic where we say they carry
Where
now.
they carry now.
I don't know that it makes sense to you.
It makes sense.
Now that road where we say a pass where the federal road because of the say the sorry state of the road, nobody pass that road again. Now everybody go they pass EC that side.
Exactly.
They go. The beginning if you just enter for EC now that road, that place don't spoil.
That the drainage we did there.
That one don't break
The
already.
pavement now don't break.
Don't break number one.
Yes.
Then when you go there from there, reach about that kind 10-15 minutes drive. That area.
Now
bad.
no go. That's
You understand? Now after you come, they go from you say it can't go small. And because of the kind of traffic now, that road is bad now. Forget that when you don't pass that side, come go when you want to enter Ojogba. That place there, you know, if they say person spend 1 hour for inside traffic, you go say maybe no. Somebody sleep, I sleep inside motor. Sleep, I sleep, I dream.
Wake up. You sleep, dream.
I sleep, I dream, wake up. You hear me? So I spent about 1 hour, 1 hour, 23 minutes. I don't know if it was that time, but I know I started drifting off. around that kind, you understand?
Exactly.
I know for one, now before I can't wake up,
You
when I
still
wake
dey
up, I still dey for the road there. So I can't hold up there, you see, you come to check, you say, Mark, we run go peace for inside motor or not.
Exactly.
You
No,
understand?
you comfortable
Wait
if
first
you
now.
even go buy food. Cool.
This one I tell you so. This one now, I stay for this. So now be the state of that road now. I can't dey look am now. By the time when BC will not do anything on this, the main road, Benin Ekpoma, that Benin Ehor road, and the rest now, this one will they manage now. It don't they die.
You don't die finish.
You know understand? By the time you say this one don't die, now where we go they pass? You understand? So this time the two will they look at. And funny enough, my brother, if by mistake I know one day they go repair the road, but when you go repair, that be the problem. By the time they repair this road now, all those feeder roads now, they go abandon them.
Abandon them.
You understand? They go abandon it because if you look at the trailers and everything there, many ones, the one they carry fuel, the one they carry cement, especially the ones they carry cement, they don't mean it for that road now, and they don't destroy the road. And when we see the road already spoke for us, they can't go past one side, can't park for that road, they don't feel move again. And when they don't feel move now, every person go to pass this side of the road when we say a bad, and that's why you can see heavy go slow for that place. My brother, what will they see for this road? The truth is that I take my time too. I still go some parts of the east. About the truth, we say we don't get federal roads again. For this part, no federal roads. No federal roads because we see the state of these roads. The one BC they talk about now. My brother, you go weak. See now this country now BC with this.
But I bet no verse.
If you go let me verse.
Because because you know why some of our people from the other part of this country, when they did most of this, I was with all due respect, I tell for this program say the chairman of APC, not from Edo. I don't know if he has a chief of degree, I don't know if he hired my talker. Because my brother, if not from the northern part of this country, then they get national chairman. You go see to kind thing to say if they dey for the area.
Attention go dey. Now that mean man no man.
Are you listening to me? My brother at that time, Mike Onoleme, with all due respect, honorable. No be minister of works before. It was saying from that other part of the country. 9 minister of work come. What you say it go happen for the area. With all due respect, my brother.
He try for him power with small power wey he get. He do the one wey power reach, and then he do the one wey power reach. Okay, when he do the one wey power reach.
Okay.
But the truth of the matter be this one. Okay. We no even need to dey mention where person from come before regardation go to the people by way of development.
Okay, now.
You don't understand?
No, talk. Okay.
No, not the truth of the matter.
See, my brother.
Now the truth of the matter. No, if you
don't
talk
go
now,
Mr.
say,
President.
No, wait.
Stay before.
If you talk now, say because the national chairman of APC, he come from Edo State.
If the new president.
Now the reason why development will come here.
No.
Then what do you expect the person will not get in tribesman or in state for that area?
That for television you talk.
I know what Iman try to talk.
I mean, you are telling me what you try to understand what they talk.
I understand you the truth be say, see, I mean, there's nothing like say when your mother dey inside kitchen.
I don't go beat you. The way mama not dey inside kitchen, come wetin go
No.
happen?
Listen, what you try to talk now be say, granted, we're not supposed to allow sentiment, they declare the sense of reasoning and all that. But yes. But in the African context, you and I know this one. Say when a man, a mother dey inside kitchen.
You know the hungry.
You know the hungry. You're not supposed to hungry at all. So now be the challenge when we say, a man can only talk. Say we don't get people from inside that place. You understand? And we still get people there. You understand? So what do you expect?
You're supposed to say something.
You understand? So now be the thing when we say,
the places where they talk about now, where don't they develop? They don't get people for government. They never wait now. They never provide national party chairman before. What development they there?
All right, all the same, if you go by Essex State, come back, then I think you will think well.
They not be president that time.
Okay, all right. Maybe we'll take small break. We'll come back. We'll bring a good man from Benin.